Alright, so I am back where we left off. We have this key here. And I haven't Google searched anything, actually. I stopped recording, and now I'm recording again. So I'm still drinking some beer. So I was thinking this might lead to the winning case or whatever. You know? Where you don't die. That's why there's a key there. But I still want to see what happens when you get the Iblis Stone and get the artifact. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get gaming, boys.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis Stone. It would whisper promises in his ear, offer him power for blood.
But this time,
Reynaldo was
sure
sure
he could master it.
And so, Reynaldo went ostrich hunting. Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man
give it
could
to me, give it to me, give it to me.
All these things,
I almost have all swords.
Stone, long hidden in a buried temple, another ancient item that was only resurfacing now.
Thank you.
Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals.
Oh yes, this is awesome. Is there a way to like stop this level and then just collect all the ore over and over and over? Maybe that's a little bit cheaty. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
What was he doing here? Last time, the stone had fought him for possession of his own soul.
Yep. And I let it have it. This time, we're not gonna let that happen. Don't worry, bro. It's all gonna be fine. Oh, shit! I did not remember that happening last time. What the hell? How long is this fight? Holy crap. That's a long fight.
Already here.
Fuck.
Cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late. Once, he found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken. He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series.
Okay, cool. Let's do more of that. I don't use it too much. I'm gonna go get this one next time. And then I'm just gonna get this. Yeah, 2 of those. And I might start... Yeah, then I'm gonna start going down these other ones, I think. Health is gonna be the last one, because obviously I don't need help. I don't ever die. Ah, holy crap, that was a close call. Oh, there's nobody else. I took damage. That's no good. What?
Sorry, mustache, thought Reynaldo.
Wow. Ah, yes, give it to me. Give it all to me. Oh, yes, thank you. Can I get back if I go there? Let's see what's here first. Okay, I remember. I've done this before. I remember I've done this before. I've done the exact same thing going back and forth. Let's go this way. I think I went that way the last time, so... let's do this way. Let's go.
A road less traveled. This could be fun. If it wasn't fatal, that is.
What do you mean fatal? I'm not gonna die. I'm a master of video games. What are you talking about? 80, almost, not that long. It's not that much left. Ooh. Man, if you hit them...
I should have done a barrel roll, he thought, as he died.
Yep. Oh shit. I just remembered a thing that I've forgotten over and over and over. Hold on a second. I should change a thing. Right. I think if I do this, restart from checkpoint. Pause. No, I need to lower it a little bit more. I'm so sorry about this. During the entire thing that I've recorded this, you have never been able to see my health. Ah, it's funny. That's funny though. Rookie mistakes. Bye bye. Oh, he didn't die. What can he do? Can he do anything? Just keep doing this. Come on, bro. It's just thrown off the edge. No, that's not what I wanted. Ah, for Christ's sake. I think there's an achievement for throwing these guys off an edge. Or over a ledge, sorry.
This thing
as well
really needed a roof.
Okay. Ah. Good times. Oh, he died. I can't remember this at all. This is totally new path to me. Looks awesome. Let's go. Well, I'm not gonna find anything in here. And I have 80 of 100, so only 20 more and I can upgrade.
Some way to use the Iblis stone.
Yeah, I know.
It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Reynaldo was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
Thank you. Okay, that's the other path, probably. So let's do this one.
Ah, the road less traveled, thought Reynaldo. How intriguing.
Completely useless to me, but sure. Whoa, that's close. What do I get? Ah well, it's better than nothing. Yeah.
What does the fox say? Asked one raven. Another one called back, Go, go, dying! And they both laughed hysterically.
Right. Ah, yes.
The ravens
Give me the ores.
Past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
6.
He
Nice.
knew the known knowns, and even some of the known unknowns. But he didn't know the unknown unknowns. You dig?
Yeah. The more you know you don't know. Simple. Really? I remember this.
Ow.
Ouch.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
There we go. Yeah, interact.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid.
Like Vanta Black.
Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager, thirsty.
Okay, sure. Fuck you. I want to skip.
That seemed tempting and terribly wrong.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I've
Zenobia
already
was
done
the
that.
Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once.
And he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him.
Why not capture the core
There
of
we go.
Sky Ripper instead?
Yes,
It
let's
was
do
the eye
that.
of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon.
It's gonna be awesome. Oh no.
Said the stone anxiously.
Yeah, fuck you, Stone. Fuck you, Iblis.
But even though Reynaldo knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
What is this? It's a new option. It promised great power, but Reynaldo knew that its power came at a cost. He thought of a clever way to have its power without its evil. Reynaldo's clever plans did have a decent tendency to backfire. I wonder, what was the plan? Only thing I can think of is give it to someone stronger than you. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this
stone
one.
bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance.
The stone felt a bit clingy, and he had a feeling it did not have his best interests at heart.
Yeah.
The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Sky Ripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power.
He would go there. The moment he landed the Farfarer, Reynaldo had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Fu school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow
I
they'd been
remember any of
closer.
this.
She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
Okay, there we go. Okay, Desnobia, the director of the academy, has told me how much he was impressed by your academic performance and leadership. Somehow I doubt this was a session of bootlicking. I have seen plenty of those. Okay, so this old toad is sincere. I'm proud of you, my daughter. You will make a fine empress one day. On my end, great news. Professor Calaveras has been studying the Nexus and he has made a bold observation. The toad is a true genius. You know how that island is unique, constantly changing, new crystalline formations appearing. Island fragments merging, splitting, slowly drifting, held together by some invisible threads. Okay? Professor Calaveras is convinced those changes are not random, but rather indicative of the living nature of the islands. He has observed that certain changes on the Nexus follow or sometimes precede a turbulence on another island. Okay, landslide, quake, flood. Okay, the Nexus seems to respond with those events. Maybe the islands are a hive mind, and the Nexus is the brain. In any case, I'm funding a permanent scientific observatory on the Nexus. It will attract the Empire's greatest minds. With Professor Calaveras at the helm, I anticipate a great age of enlightenment for the Empire. With love, Father. Pretty cool. Yeah, fight. Oh well. Unreal treasures, okay. Maybe the killing enemies instantly could be a good thing now. This takes a lot of time to do anything, really.
There was something sour in the air.
Huh.
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time. You almost never saw wild gogglers together like this. The toads had to train them not to peck each other to death. So these must be Imperial gogglers.
Shit.
That meant ravens were up ahead. The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. "You're weak," whispered the stone. "The core will kill you." Are you afraid of it?
Yes, it is.
Don't be ridiculous. It chuckled. But it's unstable. It will poison you if so much as carry it. And if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Reynaldo did not trust rocks that talked in his head.
I don't know,
He went onwards.
It's a teleport. So most likely I go here, and then I can teleport later on, right? Okay. What? Okay.
Of course there was a puzzle. You couldn't expect the Transcendent Emperor to bury a god's eye in a leather sack where anyone could pick it up.
Okay. What? Is this the puzzle you're talking about? What? Ooh. I've been here before.
Sometimes, all you know is what you know. You know?
I've been here before, I remember that part. There's a couple of enemies more to reach 100 combo. There it is.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical.
Okay, what's happening?
Too much power. We'll rip a hole in space.
Oh, okay, that's what's gonna happen.
He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Reynaldo came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light.
Cool.
And it was silent. I can't hear you, he sang out. And you? It didn't answer. Ha, he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus.
Yeah, let's
Take
do
the
it.
battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
Okay, you can always
As the
ignore it.
Farfarer
Yeah.
made its way toward the Nexus, Reynaldo watched sparks fly out of the core. The Iblis stone sucked them in hungrily. You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Reynaldo. Well, the scientists would explain it all.
Yeah, I think it's gonna
This
explode.
time, Reynaldo was
gonna be
sure
too
he'd
much.
figured out how to use the core safely.
I think the Iblis stone is probably holding on for dear life. Still, he's trying to absorb everything. It's gonna fucking explode.
See? He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the oddmakers,
Sure.
and do what you knew was right, and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well, he wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory, the scientist toads could explain it. Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Oh dear, he was getting a little bloodthirsty, wasn't he? Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
Yes! Oh, okay, I need 4 more of those. I wonder if these can give me some. Ow. Let's just move on. I can't smash those all day. Oh, it's gonna be a fight, eh? At least it looks like it. Yep. level up. Nice. Thank you.
Ooh,
Yes. That's all I need, right? Fuck yes. Okay, I need a workbench. Oh.
Reynaldo had never felt better in his life. Normally, a battle would wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on, and he could practically hear their applause as he slew one raven after another.
The Iblis Stone and the Sky Ripper Core. Two artifacts from the time of legends. Reynaldo was becoming a legendary hero, wasn't he? He had enough power to save the rebellion.
Here we go.
But he had to understand
Hansa would like this.
so he would not misuse it.
Nice. I feel like this was probably the most stupid idea ever. And the frog or the toad is gonna be like, what the hell did you do,
Don't look
bro?
down, he told himself. Don't look down.
Ouch. That's so nice. That should be fine, right? Yeah. Ouch, okay. Fuck you.
Look, it's not personal, but you all smell terrible.
I don't need these anymore. I don't know. Why would I collect these now? I don't think there's any point anymore. All I can do now is get more levels, right?
The toads at the observatory measured the stone with their occult devices. I fed it the core of Sky Ripper, explained Reynaldo. No more VV blood and souls.
But the core is not an unlimited energy source,
said one toad. Another said,
there's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload the stone.
The stone doesn't actually feed on souls,
claimed a third.
but on pain of killing another sentient being. If you can truly be at peace with yourself, it would not overload.
This was all very confusing. At peace? Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power to turn the tides. He should report to the Rebellion Council and prepare for the decisive battle.
Okay, let's just find inner
The one
peace.
thing he understood from all the Toad arguments, maybe the stone did not feed on blood or souls or rage. It fed on empathy. It fed on the pain he felt when he put an end to another being's existence. Even if that other being was a raven intent on killing him. If he could find peace, then he could use the power of the Iblis stone without being taken over by its evil. Yes,
That was the way to defeat the Iblis stone.
the mountains. He would go to the mountains. He could find peace there. Unfortunately, the mountains were not empty. There were ravens everywhere.
Oh no. Am I gonna lose
matter.
control?
He had to fight, yes, but he didn't have to be angry. Parry, dodge, slash, and breathe. Yes, focus on the rhythm, the dance of it. not on the blood or the raven's core as they died. Ah, it was working. He wasn't feeling those dark jolts of elvish. He wasn't feeling the Ignis stone.
Go.
I'm just trying to teach you how to fly.
Attack me. Using them as shields, it's not working that well, I must say. Ah well. Okay. Wait. Hold on a second there.
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Reynaldo.
It's 3 different paths. I hate that. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked soon. Okay, so not yet. Alright, a blue one. Okay. Even more. I don't even know if I need these anymore.
Reynaldo had always wanted a flying carpet. This was more like a flying tabletop. But it would do.
Fuck.
The stone was still silent. His mind was his own, and his heart too. He bore them no ill will, these ravens. They were doing their job. They were expressing their nature. Dance, whirl, parry, jab, and breathe. It was all so simple, wasn't it? Something was missing. He didn't feel truly at peace.
That's not good.
Wait. Wasn't this near where Calaveras lived? The sage would help him figure it all out.
Oh no. I could have done things. Ah, fuck. Oh well.
Hey, do old ravens go grey? You know what? Don't worry about it.
This gives me nothing. Oh. Okay, this does. But I thought it was a red one. Alright, let's go.
Na. Hey. Goodbye.
Okay. I don't need anything. Let's go. I feel like I was here just a while ago. on. Let's go. Oh, what is this? Nothing. I think. Let's wait. Okay, nothing. There we go.
Only
What's
he had
this?
some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
Okay. The hell? Where are we going? Okay. Some more reading, if you'd like. Yeah, I've done that before. What is this? I can't remember this being here last time though. Let's read this. Destinobia, do you remember that expedition I have sent to the depths beneath the island? Okay, they have returned. Well, 3 ships have returned. Out of the 8 I sent, okay. Of course I mourn the losses, but the knowledge the survivors brought back is invaluable. What they have experienced is incredible. The air gradually grows denser and more turbulent until it becomes a suffocating, bone-crushing thunderstorm. But the islands keep stretching for miles below the surface, and they have roots that radiate towards far beyond sight. Okay? The islands are alive. This is the proof I was looking for. The thick air of the depths keep them afloat. Okay? And in the depths they find their sustenance. Huh. Do they have a conscience? Do they have a conscience? Are they aware of our existence, or are we merely parasites they ignore or tolerate? Huh. I must prepare another expedition. This time I will go myself. I need to see this wondrous world of the endless deep sky. I hope you will visit me before I leave. I would like to hear more about that new friend of yours, Reynaldo. With love, Father. Cool.
I think this is yours, said Reynaldo. But he couldn't hear his enemy's answer.
Okay. Quick kills. These ones. What will I get from these? Because there's nothing I need from these, I think. Not that I can get, it's just fruits or whatever. That was all. That was it. Okay.
As for the gate, well, he could take her. The Iblis Stone, silenced by the Sky Ripper's core, had given Reynaldo enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet. But what Reynaldo was seeking was inner peace. The rebellion was on the verge of extinction, but it would have to wait.
Uh-oh! More? No, let's go with this one. I said I was going to get this one next time. Oh no, I probably should have gone with the other one. Now that I think about it, I probably should have gone with this. Because when I get 20, kill any enemy in a single strike. Oh, that would have been awesome. Oh well, let's talk to this guy.
At the end of the mountain path, he found
Calaveras.
the wise Calaveras in his workshop. To fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage.
Does your soul need fixing?
Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately, he told the sage.
You're a fox,
said Calaveras.
and to kill birds is part of your nature. Take joy in it. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly?
It was true. That's what he had forgotten. The joy. Now he was ready for the final battle. The Farfarer cut through the clouds. The air had never felt so sweet since he was a child. There it was. The dreaded Imperial
I can't
fleet.
lose now, right? This has to be the wind, right?
Ropes ahead.
How can it not
Wood,
be the wind?
tar, and ravens.
But it feels like
Even
it
the
shouldn't
fleet
be though.
smelled Good.
It's the
Somehow.
key is on another one.
He was ready. He was ready. Reynaldo had it all squared away in his head. He would kill the Emperor. Isengrim III had begun well, but he had gone mad. He was trying to invoke the lost gods by means of dark, blasphemous rituals. That was a secret. But the victims had spoken to Reynaldo.
Let's go with this one.
The ghosts had spoken. No. No anger. Reynaldo could not afford anger. It was empowering the crystal in his sword. That made him stronger.
Let's take it.
But it clouded his mind. He
Wow.
would not be a hero. A hero strives. Reynaldo would just be one with everything. The Emperor would die, and the wheel would turn, and all would be restored without rancor, without sorrow, without pain.
What happened? What the hell was that? You see that? I couldn't throw him. Okay, let's go. No fighting? Okay, there's no need to break those. Let's go.
It was a bit windy up here.
Let's go here. I think I've already taken the other paths before. There's no reason for me to take them anymore, so... Not really. Leveling is going slow now. Yeah. What is that? What is that? Oh! It's the slow motion thing because of the parrying at the last second, right? It has to be. What?
But the more he thought about it, and he had so much more time to think about it now that he was not worrying about that. Killing the Emperor would not change anything. Another would take his place.
True.
Perhaps
Probably.
Zenobia. Perhaps the Speaker of the Rebel Council, and power would corrupt them too, and death would make grief, and grief would lead to hatred. He must lead by example. Reject the violence. Reject the desire to create violence. But how?
What is going on? Okay, I think I'm gonna have a choice to make up ahead.
Death to traitors! Caught the ravens.
Man, the sword powers are OP as fuck. Just kill everyone in one hit. It's so different. At least the ice one does. Man, I've been down this path a couple of times now. Here we go. There's gonna be one more battle.
Confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him.
Lost battle. Here we go.
Some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
Bam! Okay. Let's see how this ended. Or if there's a choice I can make now.
Finally, he came to the Emperor's ship. The path behind him was strewn with dead ravens.
Yep.
The path to enlightenment. His mistake, he realized, was trying to change the world. The world would spin and the wheel would revolve whether he strove against it or not.
Yep.
What he had to do was nothing. He had attained enlightenment. He sat down, adopted a full lotus position, and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too. They knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples.
What the fuck is this?
No, just kidding. The nearest raven stabbed him with a sword at the top of his head. I might not have thought this through properly.
Oh, that's
Thought
awesome.
Reynaldo's head as it rolled around the deck and died.
And it's so anticlimactic. Oh, I love that.
But he already had all
That
the
was
secrets
amazing.
he needed. He
I
was
love
sure
that.
of that.
A
He must have
level
not
up,
used
thank
them
you.
the right way.
I needed that.
What was the best, worst mistake you could make? Probably trusting that traitor Lapino.
Oh man, I could probably play that same storyline over and over. Maybe I should start doing that now. I think I've done everything. And there's no way of knowing which one is gonna be the win. See, this is a short episode. It only took me 47 minutes this time. But that's cool. Let's look at some of my achievements then. Okay. Let's look at the ones I got today. Which is I'm no rookie. We got the Crows and the Foxes. Okay. Nice. We got Running Out of Pockets. Open 50 small chests. Cool. Let's look at the ones that don't have. Slice 50 Raven Warlocks in 2. Or that's those guys. Okay, so how do I slice them in 2? Oh, I thought I got this one. Bring 50 enemies closer to you. Wait. Maybe I have to update the... Yeah. Okay, cool. Use every trick in the book during a combat encounter. I don't know. I've read a little bit on Google. I Googled around a little bit. This one I think is kind of hard to get. All intel the book could show you. Oh, I have to do everything, I guess. Once all knowledge you have. Okay, well, once all knowledge you have, rewarded you will be. I guess that's all skills, possibly. Okay, but this one, I have to slice 50 Raven Warlocks, the fire bitches. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call the fire bitches. Okay. And then one hit, and that's obviously the last one. That leads to, like, unlocking everything, or whatever. Let's do the unlock now. And then I could grind some of these if I wanted to later. Yeah. Alright, that's awesome. Okay, this was amazing. Today, played stories. The Path of Destinies. Story number 15, Return of the Hippie. These are the choices I made. Find the gem, find the core. Well, the Iblis stone and then the core. And then I met with a scientist and then I went to meditate. And they sliced my head off. Yeah. A hero who transcends being a hero to become one with everything. Sure, death. Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have for today. So, see you next time. Subscribe, my dude. Subscribe, my dude. Subscribe.